Hello, my name is Sarah Davenport. I'm the Program Director for Ignite, and today we will be interviewing one of our college facilitators, Brittany Ellenberg.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
As Sarah said, my name is Brittany Ellenberg and I'm a college facilitator for Ignite. So what that means essentially is that I teach a classroom of girls, a government and morphed with a political engagement curriculum. I teach at Peak Preparatory. It's an Uplift Academy in Dallas. I was able to meet state representatives, various elected officials, people that work in nonprofits, and really see women that have become actively engaged in government and public interest and just service. And so myself being very interested in political science as a political science major and interested in pursuing a similar field, I immediately became intrigued with Ignite. Ignite has really kind of brought me back down to the basics of government and what it means to want to be engaged in your community, to want to make a difference, to take the foundation. And for a political science major, it's nice to kind of go back to the basics and really learn that foundation all over again, teach the political process to students that are hearing it for the first time. When they ask how a bill is passed, to go through that process for yourself all over again. And then really going in to realize that you're a resource for these high school girls. When they have a question about the DREAM Act, I know that I have the knowledge to answer it, and that my answer is going to change their outlook on this policy. It's going to change their motivation and kind of spur them to be these agents of change that want to improve their community. So Ignite's had a great impact on me, not only in being mentored myself, but having the opportunity to mentor these girls and know that me making a difference in their life is going to cause them to make a difference in the long run. Yes, I actually was just awarded the Bill Archer Fellowship, which means I'll spend the next 6 months in Washington, D.C., living, learning, and interning. So what the Archer Fellowship kind of encompasses is living with other interns. So I'll be kind of grasping the various components of D.C., from the Department of Homeland Security to the Supreme Court, to my own internship at the Department of State. And I'll also be learning there. There are various faculty from around the U.S. that will come teach us curriculums at these various monuments. We'll learn the history, but we'll also learn about current policy analysis and the full spectrum of what D.C. has to offer. I'll also have an internship at the Department of State, and it's a little tricky, the internship procedure. It's not necessarily given to you or assigned to you. Having done international human rights research, having worked predominantly with refugees, I knew the Department of State was something I was very interested in. So I applied for the Department of State. The Department of State has more bureaus and offices than you might think. So I looked at this long list and could only pick 2. Looking at the list, I just wanted to get my foot in the door, be in the Department of State, was going to go for a low-bearing internship, but then saw the top of the organizational chart, the Secretary of State's office. So I went ahead, took a chance, and applied for it. A few weeks later, I got the letter congratulating me on being the newest intern for the Secretary of State. So I tell the girls to pursue their passions. Every girl, every person has kind of this different issue interest. So whether you're engaged in environmental justice issues, same-sex marriage, immigration, I tell them to pursue it. Going on to college, if there's not an organization that facilitates that, start one. Definitely don't be afraid. Whatever your interests are, just pursue them with passion. Absorb the knowledge in no matter what form. Teaching for Ignite has definitely brought in my communication skills. So I was not used to, before this, speaking to a group of high school girls on a weekly basis. So in that regard, it's helped me with communication and really going back to the foundations of my political science background, explaining processes to the girls, and also being a resource to answer their questions. So communicating with them, communicating with the public officials, and being that kind of liaison and bridging the gap. So networking. Ignite provides me with many networking opportunities to myself meet admirable people. Senator Wendy Davis, for example, is a very big hero of mine. So to meet her at several events and then also have Judge Tanya Parker come into my classroom to speak will be a great experience, which I'm very much looking forward to. So for myself, I get to meet people in the political arena that I personally is going to give me that platform to teach and also to solidify what I want to do in the future.